When undertaking an instructional design project, a lot of data is collected as part of the overall organizational analysis. Gathering data on the target audience is one of the more important steps as it informs the rest of the instructional design process. Being aware of the audience allows the instructional designer to create a learner-centered experience. It is important to note that similar to the instructional design process, the creation of a learner persona is a cyclical process where the ID will write the persona, use the persona, and continue to update, validate, and refine the persona as more information becomes available. Let's look at an example of using data to create a learner persona. You are an instructional designer working at a school as part of the training and development team. We are creating faculty development training about using the testing features available in the school's learning management system. A learner persona can take many forms, including tables, infographic, or narrative. What's most important is that it captures relevant information to inform your instructional design strategies. Before collecting data, some core elements should be identified as important to know. This often comes in the form of questions during the initial planning stage. For example, for the training, we may be curious about who are the faculty wanting or needing training. How is this training aligned to the faculty's professional development goals? What type of learning environment will the faculty use the new skill in? What will motivate the faculty to take the training and apply the new skill? What may be some barriers for faculty? These curiosities can each become a dimension of the learner persona and focus our efforts in collecting data. Since we are part of the organization, often we can start with information available through the organization, which can include internal reports and statistics, and publicly available information from the organizational website. This may provide us with some baseline information to answer some of our questions. We can also collect data from organizational systems like the LMS to understand how the target audience is currently using the system, or even the professional development record-keeping system, to determine what types of training have been previously offered and effective. Faculty-affiliated groups like committees and departments can be surveyed or interviewed as a focus group to offer discrete information related to subgroups of the target audience and organizational considerations that can influence training opportunities. Meeting with individual faculty allows you to validate previous data that was collected, as well as get qualitative narratives that can provide additional context for you. Based on all the different data collection points, we may prioritize some of the characteristics when designing the training. For example, it may be important that we prioritize having multiple sessions related to the testing feature that includes not only the technical aspect of using the feature, but also a session where the pedagogical strategies and advantages are explored. Because our target population are part-time or adjunct faculty with limited availability, we may also choose to offer part of the training as self-paced, with office hours as additional support, or offer a hybrid model with in-person facilitation during times when adjunct faculty will be more likely able to attend, like during a department meeting or during the professional development days. Remember that the learner persona is an informed starting point for understanding your target audience. Being adaptable and flexible to new information and continual changes will be an important skill to have as an instructional designer. As we continue to learn more about our target audience, we can revise and update our instructional design strategies so that we can create an environment that is centered around what the learners will need to be successful.